So listen, I'm kind of feeling myself a little bit, because I'm back on Facebook. Of course, not my page. They're not going to let me have my other page back, but I can go live via hot mic. I feel a little bit of a victory. That's like look. It's walking W's, man. I'm on Facebook again, guys. You guys know I have been fighting Facebook. And you know what? Nobody's even watching on my Facebook right now. Like legit, it's at a zero. I wonder if people even follow this page anymore. It's real out here. I really hope people hop on because I'm so excited to be back on Facebook. But I'm going to be reacting to The Godfather, Kevin Samuels. I have not done a video like this in a minute, so I have to come back. And I know you guys don't watch me do Kevin Samuels videos. And it's like, what time is it? It's 3 a.m. where you are, but I don't care. It's the afternoon for me. Tune in. Enjoy.
Modern women can do whatever they want. That seems to be the thing. The women.
Hi there.
Oh,
I'm George Clooney. And
No.
as soon as this pandemic is over,
No.
I want...
No. Skip. Okay.
Where can't nobody say nothing. Can nobody say nothing? Okay, well, if that's the case, if can't nobody tell you nothing, then don't be mad when you out there unprotected.
Ooh.
When everything you out there, you're fighting for, women are talking about hashtag mind your own business. You're fighting for the right to wear a bonnet to the airport.
Wow.
You're fighting for the right to wear pajama pants to the airport.
Hey, to give this video some context, because you guys probably don't know who Kevin Samuels is, but I love to react to him. I think he is a godsend to not only young women, but young men on how to conduct themselves. It's always nice when the older generation can impart wisdom. All right. Now, most folks don't listen. They get in their feelings about what he's saying, but he has this ongoing phrase that he says when a woman shows up on his show with a bonnet. Everybody knows what a bonnet is. And of course, he caters to the Black community predominantly. So we're going to be talking about Black women. Don't care if you like it. It's what you're giving. Okay. So he's talking about women in bonnets and how women, Black women, the Black modern women, they don't want you calling them out on anything. So he talks about the bonnet gang and how they're comfortable just in anything. So Monique, if you know who that is, she is a comedian, of course, really big in the Black community. I know some white folks know her, but she like Monique's a little ratchet. Okay. Love her to death. She's funny, but she's a little ratchet. She called women out also and said, listen, y'all need to stop wearing bonnets. Like, do something to your hair. It's not an accessory that makes you beautiful. You look like you just rolled out of bed. Don't wear pajamas to the grocery store, even though, like, listen, I do it. Just pajama pants, though, like, because they're so comfortable. But I will definitely put on a nice t-shirt, preferably Primetime Patriots, and then, like, do my hair, put a ball cap on and look like I got some sense. But these women just go out in a bonnet, like a scarf to go to the store, and Kevin Samuels is calling it out.
I don't care if it's bonnets or head wraps. You shouldn't be wearing this shit out in public anyway. So let me just go ahead and say this. My opinion is you look like a damn fool.
No, I'm having fun.
You to do this.
Enjoy
I want you
this.
To Google, and this is also what I put on Instagram. What did I put on Instagram? Seeing as though so many people want to fight, as the image consultant, I know what I think. But on the professional side, just search blank women wearing bonnets and see what you find. Search white women wearing bonnets, Asian women wearing bonnets.
Okay, hold on. We're going to test this theory, guys. Hey, listen, I'm just having fun. All right. I'm having fun. This is a reaction video. We're going to react to stuff live. He said, type in white women wearing bonnets. This is going to be interesting. I can barely hear him. Really? How does can anybody else hear him? Are you guys having a hard time hearing him? I hear him just fine. White women wearing bonnets. Damn. Dang, man. Kevin Samuels is right. I'm going to show y'all what I found. He said, Google, you get a bunch of Amish, you think Amish? Nah, man. Drum roll, everybody. Drum roll, drum roll. There you have it. White women wearing bonnets. Now they show a few white women, but if you keep scrolling, you got men wearing bonnets. We do some of the most embarrassing stuff, man. Good Lord. Okay, they got an African woman. Look, grown man wearing a bonnet. Okay, that's Monique. That's the comedian that I was talking about. Look, bonnets. Oh, she got a do-rag on. Okay. Bonnets. Oh, she got the head wrap on. Okay. All right. Well, now we're going to type in Black women wearing bonnets and see what comes up. Ooh, look, a grown-ass man in a bonnet. Don't know why a man is wearing it, but oh, this is Tammy Roman. Oh, she responded to Monique. So look, now I'm about to go down Ratchet Lane, man. This is why I don't get involved with like what's the latest trends or the latest like chatter, you know, in the urban Black community, because it's not always. Let me not even say always. Don't do that. It's usually some mess. Like it's usually something stupid. Something that like nobody should really give two fucks about, but we fight over it. It's crazy, man. I don't know why I can't find my brand page. I'm a little bit salty. Hi, Mike. Excuse me. Where the F is my page? Hold up. This content isn't available. So Facebook just completely blocked me? Are you serious? Now I'm in my feels because I can't even see my brand page. This is nuts. Let me get back on topic. This is Tammy Roman, and she responded to Monique, who told her to take off the bonnet. I'm not going to watch it all because it's 10 minutes, and I want to finish watching Kevin Samuels. This is interesting. Now you see why I stay far away from this shit. Just ratchet.
Hey, happy Memorial Day weekend. So, listen, Monique, Auntie Mo, had come out yesterday with a little statement about y'all wearing bonnets out at the airport and in public and headscarves and stuff like that. And so, quite naturally, with Bonnet Chronicles being one of my brands, y'all tag me. And to that, I say this. Monique, you know, when you talking, I'm be quiet. And when you gone, I'm be talking again. Listen, so here's the thing. Let me give y'all a little backstory. Monique and I, back in the day, were I would say we were very, very close. We knew each other's families. She knew my mom. My mom decorated her house. She so graciously put me on her show, The Parkers. You know, we had a very nice, amicable relationship. Today, I don't feel that has changed just because we've gone our separate ways, in terms of she doing her thing, I'm doing mine. But I just actually saw her because I went to support her in Vegas. She had a residency in Vegas at the SLS Hotel. And I went down there to support her and see her do her stand up. To me, the relationship is just like it was when we used to hang, except now we don't hang. I gave y'all the backstory because I don't want any.
I'm a little bored with what she's talking about. Um, Next, click back to Kevin Samuels. You just got to see one of the Bonnet Gang. I said Bonnet Gang. You got to see one of the Bonnet Gang citizens. They're all a group of women that are bitter and just like, don't talk about me wearing my bonnet.
Hispanic women wearing bonnets, Middle Eastern women wearing bonnets. You won't find many. Matter of fact, that picture I showed was a white woman getting drugged for saying she invented the bonnet. You want to be taken, you talk about wanting to be taken seriously, and you're fighting for a right to wear a bonnet in public? Bonnet, pajamas, slipper, house shoes. Okay, cool. But then don't be mad when you are with your bonnet. Buy a dog and die alone. Because at the end of the day, and here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to turn around and say, yeah, but what about men? What about men? Now, men get held accountable for their choices. This is straight up about the women. Because apparently, I've been told, why are you talking to women? Why are you talking to the women? Why let women talk to the women? Okay, well then when a woman goes to talk to the woman, y'all have the same damn response. And at the point, can anybody tell y'all what to do? Oh, I would say what your husband got to say, but you ain't got them. What your boyfriend's got to say. Don't have those either. Do y'all want any standard? Oh, you just want to be able to do whatever the hell you want to. Be as loud as you want to. Look any way you want to. Be as big as you want to. And everybody's supposed to accept it. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. I'm asking the women.
Facts.
Modern women, are you men's business? And for the women who say, mind your own business, then don't ever ask a man to protect you again. Do not ever ask, where's the protection? If you say, mind your own business, you forfeit your right to ever ask for protection. Because you cannot want men's protection without getting men's opinion. See, with a man's protection comes a man's structure. And see, that's what so many women want. You want the things that men provide. You want traditional men, but you want to be modern women. You want a man to be the traditional role, but you want to be modern women. To the point to where your grandmother, your great-grandmother, they would be embarrassed. Oh, this woman said, my man, not yours. Well, then I tell you something. For all you women that say, your man's opinion matters and not men, then you better keep him in your purse and you better keep him around all the time. Because when he ain't around, if you only listen to your man, you forfeit your right to get men's protection from the group. So we're gonna handle this shit tonight. Y'all want shit your way. I'll respect my man. I'll smile at my man. I'll do this for my man. It's the same damn argument. You're unruly. You're difficult. You're argumentative. You're masculine. You're manly. You're manly, walking around with bonnets in your head and pajamas on and furry slippers, and you're way more than your men. Let's just look at it. Take the average woman, and at your height, in our community, sadly, a woman, if a female tends to weigh more than men at their height. So you think you can do what a man can do. You think you can accomplish what a man can accomplish, but then stop asking for men's protection. Stop asking for men's provision. Stop asking the men to do anything because of.
How does everybody else feel about this? I say he's speaking straight facts. Seriously. Like, why should men have to do anything for women when it's mind your business, but you want everything else that comes with the package deal? That's, I don't know, it sounds a bit self-centered to me. What do you guys think?
If the men can't put some standards on you, if the men can't put some requests, see, we're to the point to where a man can't even, it can't even be a request. See, other groups don't request, they demand. They demand that their women don't go out of the house looking that way because you represent us. But we're to the point to where we can't even ask our women. They'll tell you, mind your own business. Well, if you're not our business, don't get mad when you see Hakeem with Becky. Since if it's hashtag mind your own business, if hashtag men are trash, then don't get mad at people with Becky. If all y'all talk about my man, I'll listen to my man, then don't be mad when your sister or your cousin or your homegirl can't get a man and they go and these men are going to other women. Oh, no. Because like I said, search it, Google it. Let's see real quick. Let's type it up. Anybody want to do an experiment? White. I'm going to open the call line up in a second. White women wearing bonnets. It's hard to type when you got a big hand. Wearing bonnets. White women wearing bonnets. That's what you get as a Google search. What's that? It's a black woman right there. That's what you get when you get a Google search. Oh, look at that. That's some puritanical stuff. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. That's the first page of Google. There's so few pictures, they got to put black women in there. But let's do black women wearing bonnets. Uh-oh. Do I run out of search results? Where's Becky with the good hair? I don't need Becky in there yet. Look at this fool. Look at this fool right here. Look at this fool. Don't say nothing to her. Just look at her. Look at her right here. I just pinned her. She typed it in all caps. Look at her. Saying, oh, you want attention? I got it. White women wear pajamas in public too. We ain't talking about white women. Your image is beneath them. You got to do better. You got to do more.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. When I put up a post and I'm talking about black women or black men and white people come to my post and they say, well, white people do it too. You see how frustrated he's getting? Do you see how he's clowning this girl? Okay? That is how I feel. We know white people do it. But today we talking about black folks. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes it gets so frustrating when people comment in the comment section. They're like, well, white people do it too. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. But that ain't what we talking about. Stick to the subject at hand.
White women do it too. You ain't on their level. You don't have that. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Sell online and grow your business with Wix.
Ooh, Kevin.
Because if the excuse is white women do it too, then are you saying that he should go hang out with the white woman then? Which one you want it? Y'all the queens, the divas, everybody's supposed to be culturally appropriating you. Why ain't they culturally appropriating this? That shit won't work. White women do it too. Ain't nobody trying to race y'all to be at the bottom of your image. And this is why I said, now why did I pin it? Because this is what they're fighting for. Fighting to be lazy. You see, Monique tried to say, hey, sweet babies, hey, sweet. They don't want to hear that shit, Monique. They want to go out and look. They want to do this. Want to go out of the house and look with his, where's the end? You're in pajamas now. What's next? You're just getting to the point where you just don't give a shit about your image.
Bruh, how do I got
how much you weigh?
19 people watching on Cash and 3 people watching
what
on
you
mine?
look like? Okay,
and
cool.
Ain't nobody
And
talking.
Don't get mad when you get those outcomes.
Bro, I want to have fun. Okay? It's 3 a.m. It's afternoon for me. Talk shit. Say something in the comment section. Is he wrong? Is he right? Do you got women in here that's like, I want to wear my bonnet. I want to go to the grocery store in my pajamas. I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, let's keep scrolling. White women do it too. Uh-huh. Right. I ain't seen a white woman in this thread yet. Oh, let's do
gosh.
Asian women wearing bonnets. White women do it too. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Asia, not Asia, Asian. Asian women wearing bonnets. This is what we got. What we got? Asian women wearing bonnets. You can't even find the picture. The closest thing you can find to Asian women wearing bonnets is a goddamn hat. Huh? Google it yourself.
My goodness.
The closest thing you can get, you type Asian women wearing a bonnet, is a bunch of big hats.
Dang, why you go out looking like shit? You can't be walking outside
Keep
looking like
rocking
shit
your helmet
either.
of salvation. What's it saving you from? What's it saving you from, huh? Because see, my mother had bonnet, my grandmother had bonnet, they all had bonnets, but they had enough sense to leave that shit in the house.
Facts, man.
Oh, huh? Asian women, white women too. Okay, so now y'all want to talk about what white women do. Okay. Let's do it. I want to hear some of these comments.
Uh-oh.
Asian women do it too. It's
Uh-oh.
not fair. The white man, they have culturally appropriated me.
See?
And they made us do this.
Didn't I just talk about this? Didn't I just talk about this? How about we teach all women to act in a better way? We ain't talking about all women. All women don't do this. Come on. All women don't do this. Why can't we talk to the women that need to hear it? Why do y'all all got to be included? So some of y'all aren't offended because we said all. No. Why can't we talk about this group? Please, tell me.
And I'm pushing this point because I said it before. Damn, y'all just come onto this show looking any kind of.
This is Kevin Samuels.
Kind of thing, huh? We're supposed to have on no clothes. Helmet ain't no clothes. It's their fault. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. What happened to her?
Uh-oh, he's about to bring
Yeah,
somebody
if I can't
on
see
here.
Who you are, I'm not gonna bring you on.
I'm scared.
But in all seriousness, though, let's take it down 1,000. Let's take it down 1,000 and get serious.
He's probably not wearing pants.
I did this
He is wearing pants.
for shock value, but you gotta understand something.
Because we're not talking about all.
Women who walk around looking sloppy, looking unkept, yes, you should have to suffer for something. You should look different as a grown woman than a little girl. I've seen little girls looking better than their mothers. And if this is the point, okay. If this is the case, why this? What does a bonnet signify? Freedom? What does it signify?
Uh-oh. Damn.
The rocket equation. It's a beautiful thing.
Gotta mute it. Come on, man.
You see them? Ah, dog. Those are fingernails. What does it signify? And I'm serious.
Hey, I knew these questions were coming. Is Kevin in a relationship? Kevin is divorced. He's been married twice, got a daughter. He's a relationship consultant and an image consultant. He does counseling sessions.
This is what you're fighting for. And I wouldn't have done this except the fact of the backlash that Monique got. I got backlash, but they can say you hate women and this and that, but she got backlash. She got backlash from women and she got backlash from men. What are y'all fighting for? ladies, why is it that women? Why is this what women are fighting for the ability to wear? 2,700 comments. I really want to understand, because I've actually heard women say that we want the right to choose whatever we wear and to be respected and treated
Can't have
well
it
no
your
matter
way. It
what.
ain't Burger King.
You don't get that.
It ain't
No
Burger
one
King.
gets that.
You can't have it your way.
You don't get to tell people how to feel about what you wear. If people want to say, it's like, it's no different than Dave Chappelle did that one comedy skit and said, if I were dressed like women who dress scantily, it's like, well, I should dress this way, but that doesn't mean you get to treat me like I'm a streetwalker. And Dave Chappelle was like, well, you're right. Just because you dress like a stripper or whatever, that doesn't mean automatically you get to get treated that way. But then he said, if you were running out of the house, you needed some help. And there's a man dressed like a police officer, and you ran up to him and said, Mr. Officer, somebody, he said, broke in my face, like, whoa, what are you doing? Just because I'm dressed like a police officer doesn't mean you get to treat me like one. Y'all want no standard. And the more important thing is, you damn sure don't want any standard imposed by a black man, because black men do not like most of the stuff y'all do. Black men don't like the different color hair. They don't like you wearing other people's hair, either a full wig or an extension. Black men don't like the fingernails. Black men don't like the weight. Black men don't like the tattoos. Black men don't like the excessive cursing that comes out of your mouth. What are y'all doing this for? Y'all not doing it for us. Who are you doing it for? Uh-oh.
I like when he does that. Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord, Persian something. I'm not going to bring... let's see. Let's see how this goes. I can't see the name, though. No, I need to break that down. So here's what we do. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. I really do want to hear what some of you ladies are saying. Why this matters so much. You can rock out. Say what you need to say, but we got to have a respectful back and forth. Only thing I would say is just don't overtalk me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because
it's about to get real,
there's
y'all.
a disconnect between men and women on this.
It's about to get real.
I don't know any men that understand this.
God damn, how many ads you gonna put on this bitch? And yes, I just said a bunch of swear words.
I don't know any men, and the men that came out were celebrity kind of guys. And I'm like, what do y'all think y'all are doing? Some of these guys think that
I smell a roast too, Robert. It's coming.
Oh,
hello?
Hey, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I have my earphones connected. Give me one second to disconnect them.
Okay.
Hello?
All right. Go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
Good. And hold on a second. And for people who
now I'm about to pause the show. I'm gonna do like Kevin does. He would stop the show. I've seen men dress sloppy. Does that go for them too? If a woman has to hold herself to certain standards, why wouldn't a man have to do the same? Like, I'm really asking, Stephanie, because that question, that was like super, not even super, that was like a subtle way of being defensive for no reason. If a woman has to hold herself in a certain standard, why wouldn't a man have to do the same thing? He is just specifically talking to mainly the younger generation and some of the older generation, and he specifically deals with the Black community because this is where you see it the most. Just because he's speaking about men or this segment is about, women, doesn't mean he doesn't speak about men, because he talks about men the exact same way. But we shouldn't have to do that. We shouldn't have to give that outlier, that disclaimer. He's just talking about women right now. It doesn't mean that men don't have to do it. I think it's pretty obvious that men should not walk out of the house sloppy. Just like it should be super obvious that women shouldn't walk out of the house sloppy. Goes both ways.
From Instagram to YouTube, I'm gonna get you struck and take that. Don't do that. I'll upload my own stuff. Go ahead. How old are you?
Hi, I'm 22 years old.
All right. So what's going on with this bonnet stuff?
Personally, I just had a conversation with my godmom about this because, you know, I'm from Philly and I see it a lot. And she actually sent me the skit with Monique, and I had a comment on it, and I just was like, I feel as though, me personally, I'm a hairstylist, so your hair has to be done, and how you are presented is how people are going to portray you, or, you know, how you present yourself. That's one. So you just have to be careful with that. And then a lot of women say they're looking for, you know, a certain man, but aren't doing the things that they should be as a woman. Personally. Okay.
So is it okay? Is it all right? So are you pro bonnet or anti bonnet? Do you care?
I definitely believe you should not be wearing bonnets. So
okay.
Definitely no. That's a no.
So are you married?
Not married.
Do you want to be married one day?
Yes.
You have any kids?
No kids.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
Okay.
As a woman who wants to be married, do you want children one day?
Yes.
Why the tongue ring?
Why the tongue ring? I honestly didn't think about it when I got it, but I feel like once I get older, I will take it out. Like maybe now. I did it because I was young. So like now that I'm getting older, I know that.
You don't, but you're 22?
Yes.
How old were you when you got it?
Say that one more time.
How old were you when you got it?
Literally, I just got it 2 years ago. I was 20.
Okay. So, and why?
If I tell you, please do not judge me, okay?
I'm not gonna judge you.
Okay, the person I was with, you know, before, you know, he said he didn't mind me getting it, and I wasn't going to get it if he, you know, disagreed with it. So I just kind of got it anyway. He said it was fine. So I'm not going to say I did it for him because it was a 50-50. I wanted to get it as well, but if he had a problem with it, I wasn't going to get it.
Did you think it was cute, sexy? What?
I thought it was maybe sexy. I don't know.
Do you know what men associate that with?
It could be associated with a lot of things, yes.
What do you think most men associate it with?
Superhead.
Maybe, she's fast. Maybe she does things with her tongue, of course.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The first time I did, let's see, the purpose of tongue rings. Have you ever looked it up?
Look, I'm about to Google it now.
But I'm pretty
What's
sure
the purpose of tongue
rings?
rings?
To please your companion.
It says, what is the purpose of a tongue ring? When used for oral sex, a small metal ball or tongue ring at the tip of the ring to add pleasure, tease, or such and so forth. Some people said the tongue ring was an honor or gift to the gods, but that's not what we do these days. Most of the time, it's associated with oral gratification. And that's why I asked you initially, if you want to be married one day, you have to already be thinking about you're somebody's wife in training. Well, what kind of men are you attracting? What kind of image are you setting? And it's not like that's necessary. So I would just say,
I feel as though, you know, me being young and me having to think about it for the future, you know, now that I am thinking about it, you know, that's something that I will, you know, rethink, especially if that's in my future than me wanting to be married, you know.
Well, you're not really young. Your grandma, I mean, if you go back, my grandmother was married by your age. We keep saying young. Yeah. I would say, look.
But I always say that I'm young because the guys that I date are older, so they're always calling me young. So I don't really date anybody.
Were you raised with your dad in the household?
Unfortunately, not. That's the typical story. No, I was not.
So if your dad was in the household, do you think he would be all right with that?
No.
then that's your answer. That's all I'm saying is like women tend to let their daughters do whatever, but as
Right.
a man, I'm telling you, you know,
It will
unless
be a
you-
different ball game, I'm pretty sure.
well, then take the thing out because you don't
Okay.
need it. That's all I'm saying. You don't need it then. Bye.
All right.
So yeah, bye bye. So look, I understand a lot of times women do stuff to because it's like, oh, it's fun. I'm independent. I'm grown. Tongue rings, ladies. Tongue rings. Men are just thinking, oh, she's DTF. A tongue ring. That means she must know how to use that thing. I'm just being honest. And here's another thing.
Snap.
When you do one thing,
I wonder what people think so far. There's women watching. I honestly wonder what you guys think. I know I've grown up hearing those things. Don't get a tongue ring because only hoes get them. Only hoes get their tongue pierced. Only promiscuous girls do all that. I grew up hearing that. And it's funny to see it be so like openly received today from my mom's, like my mother's generation. When I was growing up in the 90s, we had standards. We don't like, if you were a hoe, if I heard you were a hoe, or like people around, you know, school or the neighborhood heard you were a hoe, yo, people looked at you like, ew, she's nasty. If you got tongue rings and shit, you got your eyebrows pierced, you got just something that was out of the norm, which that was very much so out of the norm back then, you got looked at like you were weird, or that person must be gothic, especially if you dressed the par. But it wasn't like the standard, or it wasn't so common amongst young women my age and my mom's age, you know? But now my mom's older. My sister's 18. I think my sister's got a tongue ring. She did. No, I think she's got a nose piercing, her stomach pierced, ears piercing. I don't think she's got any tattoos, but she's on the same mindset. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, and if you don't like it, oh well. Like I'm expressing myself. I don't get it, but it's funny how it's so widely accepted from my mother's generation when it wasn't. It wasn't accepted when I was younger. What's completely like out of line from when I was younger is totally okay and normal now. I often wondered, do my parents think about that? It's crazy.
it makes it easier. There's a line of thought that if you're willing to pierce your tongue or something like that, you're willing to do something else too. Yeah, if I can't tell who you are in your photo, what in the heck? Candy girl, oh Lord have mercy. Hopefully you ain't naked. I don't know. I make no bones for who this may. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Thank God I'm actually on your live. Wow. Hello.
How are you? Your camera's it's too dark. Can you turn the camera around or get to a place where the lights in front? How are you?
Hey.
How old are you?
I'm 35. How old are you?
Old enough to be running a show. Bonnets.
Yeah.
What do you got for me?
Oh my God. No, I just wanted to come live with you because my girlfriends are here and they are very opinionated, and I've actually.
They can be opinionated, but I got a show. I'm talking about bonnets tonight.
Bonnets.
Yeah.
What is
That's the.
Did you say
What do you-
bonnets?
Yeah, that's what's going on right now.
What is a bonnet, guys? What are we talking about? Let me get up to the times here. I'm really sorry.
So
What is a bonnet? What is a bonnet?
I'm not gonna. You
What's
hear
bonnet?
what your girlfriend? Hold on, I'm out. Slow down. You got your girlfriends over there, and they're very. You got one more time to get off subject, and I'm gonna bounce you. What's going on with your friends? You got your friends over here. They're opinionated because of what?
Well, just some previous shows. I'm sorry to like catch you off guard. I didn't know about the whole subject tonight, but like I was just trying to express myself and tell them, like how, how you rate women. You can't be a 7. You're either like you're a 6 if you're an 8. Like, and they're like, oh, well, who's this guy trying to tell us who we are? Or we don't care about.
I'm nobody. I asked them this. What do their husbands think about them?
They ain't married. That's
there you
why.
go. That's who I am. They don't have to like.
I mean, he doesn't have to be married. Like
Get your big ass on camera. Get your big ass on camera if you want to talk to me.
Oh, big ass on camera.
Yeah, get your big ass on camera if you want to talk to me. Come on.
I'll get my fucking big ass on camera. Hey.
I bet you will. No, let her get her big ass on camera.
Oh, please don't. Oh, guys. Oh man.
Yeah, she want you. Hey, you want the smoke? who am I to say anything? Nobody. See, it's women like her to get upset with me because it's the truth. Now come in here and cuss and make a fool of yourself. Oh, you sexy as a motherfucker. Hey Shirley. Hi, big ones. Hey Shirley, how you doing? How you doing?
Oh,
He goes,
God.
very well.
I can't hear you.
I'm very well. Yeah, you
I bet you are.
Yeah?
You doing what? How tall are you?
doing very well.
Okay. She's doing really well, y'all.
So do you want to judge me or should I judge you?
I don't care what you got to say. I look better than you on my worst day.
I was
Look
just
at this mother. She's gonna get upset with me. Look, see, it's women like that that don't like me because you. No, you look fat.
Right. I'm not.
You look fat and you look old.
Oh, fat no. Stop it. Oh my God.
Oh, that can't take life. Yeah, that's why don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Oh man.
What you got to say? I'm happy. Don't I look happy? Yeah, that woman that drank like 12 Coors Lights and smoked a pack of Virginia Slim tonight. Miserable as French toast. So I'm sorry to the lady who just called. Your friends are upset because somebody like you is trying to get a better outcome than they do. So what they want you to do is stay stuck over there so they have somebody to split beer with. See, if you level up and get yourself out of there and go to the gym, they don't have anybody to go in on that case of beer. They may actually have to buy their own beer, and that's not what they want to do. Because you notice, ain't nobody trying to buy her big ass no drinks. Ain't nobody trying to buy her big ass no drinks. Oh. I can't stand them. Who did he think he is? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. I love Kevin Samuels,
Come
bro.
over here talking shit. Why, she gonna be a fan after that. Damn. Okay, back to the bonnets. I'll be nice to you if you're nice. Oh my God, that's horrible. Going to hell. Y'all are horrible, man.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm
Hi.
good. Okay, so
Before we do this, we gotta do this. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So my whole thing with the bonnets, the only time I've worn a bonnet is actually going to get my hair done.
Okay.
But I don't agree with wearing it like out in public or airports or any pajama is meant to be inside the house, not outside.
So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think, or why do you feel like women are arguing and saying mind your own business? Why that?
Because it's what they're used to. So like I feel if you don't have a certain foundation or you're not raised in a certain way and you see somebody doing it and you're raised around that, that's what you're gonna do. Okay. So they saw their mom going to the store, grocery shopping with their bonnet on. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And if anybody tell me different, my mom did it, so why can't I?
I guess that makes sense. Because I didn't understand why it would be so offensive to see this kind of backlash to where people are really coming at these folks. I didn't see a lot of this 10 years ago. This is a new thing.
Right.
So
There's a
I
whole
don't-
new generation.
well, that's what
So-
I'm trying to see is what mothers, I guess, because a lot of women
It's
I see
Generation
that
X. Because you know you got the baby boomers, then you
yeah,
got
I'm in
Generation
X. But Generation X didn't walk around with bonnets. So
Right.
the women who come on my show, they're not
Mhm.
they're not teenagers. These women are generally in their mid 20s, early 30s, wearing
Right.
bonnets.
Mhm.
So these women were not teenagers 10 years ago. They were still late teens, early 20s.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Well, I can understand what you're saying. I don't know if this necessarily they were raised around that. I think a lot of these women just don't want anybody telling them to do what to do anywhere.
Yeah,
So-
that's true too.
So, but anyway, I appreciate your opinion.
Thank you.
Bonnet, see, and you can't wear a bonnet going to get your hair done. That's acceptable. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, and she made a good point, yeah. Women have always, when they were like in between, like going to get their hair done, put on a hat or a bonnet, or something, but you're going from one place to another. So when she says, that's what they're used to because they saw their mother and they were raised that way, I don't know if I agree with that because I didn't see this 10 years ago. And many of the women I see doing this are fully grown women. To me,
That's because you didn't come up in these certain areas. Like I didn't necessarily like grow up in the hood. Okay. I had family members that did. I had family members that stayed straight up in the hood. And those family members in those areas, you would see them walking around with headscarves, in the morning. I remember when I was coming up, the popular thing was being ghetto fabulous. Like that was popular. Like I don't think people understand. I'm telling you, when I say I'm from I Am That Statistic, man. I am that statistic. I swear. I seen that. So I just think it's where you grew up, who you were surrounded around. Now my mom didn't walk around like that. My mom was really big on be presentable, fix your clothes on you, iron your clothes, do your hair, brush your teeth, be clean. But there were a generation of women, young girls, teenagers that were ghetto that walked around like that. You got ghetto is all over the music industry. If you look at hip hop, it's just like straight up out of a Baps movie. The long nails, the crazy hair. If you ever watch, if you guys want something to do one day, put on the Kings of Comedy. Put on the Kings of Comedy. And that movie came out. It's been a minute. And you'll see the black women coming in there taking pictures. And they look like they're straight out of Baps. But when I was younger, we would laugh at those people because they looked ridiculous. But now it's such a social norm within our communities that Kevin Samuels is like, who was doing this? I didn't see women like this. And it's probably because you didn't grow up, and you didn't, not even want to say you didn't grow up. You didn't surround yourself with those type of people. But they exist. I promise you.
I could be wrong, but it just seems like a lot of women today are just outright lazy.
It's been 20 years. Jeez.
And it's amazing that many of these people wearing these bonnets spend more time getting their acrylic nails put on. That's crazy. But hey, that's what it's about. We got 15,000 folks in here. Chocolate Jesus.
Wow. Man. So 20 years ago. So you know what I'm talking about. You've seen the outtakes and the pictures with them taken in front of the poster, the Kings of Comedy. The women I would walk in there and be on the camera. Hey, Steve. Ghetto ratchet black folks. Seriously. I'm like so close to going to YouTube that so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about.
I'll say this too, that I really want to get to the question about bonnets, and the question is, modern women, are you our business? Hello?
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
I'm 24.
All right. So the question is about bonnets or are modern women, are you our business? Which one do we want to talk about?
I'll talk about the bonnets.
All right, go ahead. What do you got?
So I have natural hair, and after I get my hair done, if it's humid or something and I have an event to go to, I will wrap my hair or put a bonnet on just to protect my hair from frizzing up, standing up, things like that.
While you're in the house or you're in transit?
No, like if I'm like going to the actual event.
But when you leave your house, what's on your head?
Like a hair scarf, or like if I straighten my hair, most of the time I'll wrap my hair going to the actual event, because if I don't, my hair will get frizzy. Like,
oh, okay. And what kind of events are we talking about?
like, you know, if I have to go to a wedding or actual business event, like a networking or something like that, just so when I get there, my hair isn't looking frizzy.
So I got a question. At 24 years old, what did the women with your kind of hair do years ago, leaving their house in transit to the event?
I'm not sure, honestly. Like my
They
mother,
didn't work. But the thing is, your type of hair is not new.
That's true.
So that's a convenient reason. But there are women who've had your kind of hair and didn't walk out of the house in bonnets 30 years ago.
Well, I'm pretty sure they had like a hair scarf or something, or braided their hair up or something, or they just had it frizzy. But I don't want my hair frizzy.
No, because it's inappropriate. See, what you're showing is you guys will find any reason. And I will tell you, women did not just walk around with frizzy hair. They weren't allowed to do that. You walk out of the house with that, somebody would have stomped a mud hole in your butt. So it can't be the reason that the temperatures aren't different. Your hair has existed before. The kind of hair you have has existed before. The events have existed before. And if women were able to get from their house to the event, then you need to figure out what they did and do it, because it's not okay.
I mean, well, not necessarily bonnets, but I have seen like people in older pictures and stuff wear scarves and things going to different
in
events.
the house.
No, like going to different events. If it's raining, you usually see a woman with a headscarf on.
Now we're talking. Now we've gone to the rain.
I said different inclement weather is the reason why I wear them outside.
Okay. I know you're gonna fight for it, but no.
I respect
no. Well, I mean, I am the image professional, and I'm 52, and I know that I've seen decades. Yes, if it's raining and something like that, you're going to a photo shoot or this or that, but you're just talking about going to an event. See, going out of your house with a bonnet should not be okay. It should not be okay because, and here's the funny thing. Well, let's just say you wanted, okay, would you like that? Let's just say you went a video that went viral. For some reason, would you like being seen worldwide for the first time in a bonnet?
Probably not.
Then don't do it. Because you cannot control what happens when you leave your door to where you're going. And everybody has this. And in any given moment, the things that our forefathers and foremothers told us, when you leave the house, you represent the family. You could be on this at any given moment, and you will show would hate for people to see you for the first time with your head wrapped around a bonnet. Whatever it is, that's what they're gonna see.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever done ethnic hair like mine?
What does that have to do? I'm not a hairstylist. Why is that relevant?
Because my hair goes all the way, it touches below my bra strap. It's very long. If I go outside and it's humid outside in Houston, Dallas, southern area, my hair is immediately going to stand up, blow out. I would much rather have my hair for 20 minutes to get to my destination and take it off, rather than have my hair.
So how's your hair? So you mean that and where you go is hermetically sealed, so your hair will blow out if it's exposed to the atmosphere, but it won't blow out if it's in the event. I've lived in Houston.
If it's indoors, like an indoor banquet
You're
hall or
reaching.
something like
You're
that,
reaching.
it's not gonna blow up.
You're reaching, young lady.
I'm not.
First off,
it's my hair. I know my
okay,
hair.
no, you're reaching. Talk about. Okay, first of all, I don't have to have done hair. See, this is the point.
I'm gonna have to agree with her here, and you guys know I will, because I could do my hair, and then as soon as I step outside, it's a mess. It'll be like I didn't do it. So in this instance, Kevin, you're not necessarily right. No, you shouldn't be walking around in a bonnet, but I definitely understand if you're trying to get to a place in an event and you want to go indoors, it's not going to be the same climate as it is outside. Like, I'm in my office, I'm in my studio area, and it's very humid back here, which is why a lot of times you'll see my hair just start to expand because of all the moisture that's collecting in my hair. It happens to women, especially women that have natural hair. You don't have a perm, which is probably what he's used to seeing women look like. A lot of women wore perms back then. They kept their hair done. But when you don't put all those chemicals in your hair to keep it straight and all this extra stuff, there are times where you just may have to wear a scarf to an event. I have done that. I am not willing to put all that work into my hair to straighten it out, only to walk outside, have it poof up, and by the time I get home, I look like a chia pet. No. So I agree with her on this point. There are times where you need to wear your scarf, depending on what type of atmosphere you're in.
It doesn't matter how nice, you know what I'm saying? It's just rebelliousness. It's just a rebellious spirit. It's inappropriate to walk out of your house in a bonnet. Because the way you're trying to make it seem as though I'm gonna put this on my head and it's gonna keep my hair from frizzing, then I'll get inside, I'll take it off, and then my hair will be perfect. I'm sorry. Barometric pressure, humidity still exists indoors. If your hair is gonna do that here, it can still do that over here.
It's not though. I've done it.
All right. Here we go. This is that dumb shit. This is wrong with our women. A 24-year-old person will still argue this shit. This is why so many of you
You're wrong on this subject, yo.
Anything
you can
other
ask.
than
This is something I would challenge him on. And you can even sit down and talk to my husband. He'll tell you the same thing. As soon as I step outside, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, there's nothing wrong if you're gonna wear it and then take it off. Damn, it ain't like the girl walking around. He's about to roast her for no reason. Like, there are times when he's not willing to not even compromise, but like be open-minded to certain things. Like, I can relate to her on this subject. It's definitely true.
dog moms.
Yes.
Disagreeable natures.
Okay.
Disagreeable. Just sit straight up. What, have you done hair before? I'm gonna let you go because you're showing the point. Well, if I put the helmet
You're
of
wrong
salvation
here,
on,
buddy.
it'll keep my hair from frizzing. See that?
キャリアアップは映画のようにチャレンジを恐れるな。悪い
Oh, come on, man. Y'all don't know everything now. Come on. Oh, dang.
Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk.
No. Well, that was my reaction to Kevin Samuels. And, oh, wait. I said I was going to show you. This is 2019. This is what ladies look like in 2019. I'm just saying. They didn't get it from nowhere. Thank you, ladies. He doesn't have hair. And some things, honestly, just like there are some things that women can't speak to when it comes to men, there are some things that men just don't know. You know, you're not the end all be all. Yes, you have every right to want to look at your wife look pretty and not walk around in a bonnet. I will give you that. Nobody should be walking around in their PJs or slippers looking sloppy. But in this instance, humidity is a bitch. Okay? And guess what? If I just did my hair and I just spent hours in the mirror making sure my hair was straight and nice for an event, I don't even wear a bonnet. I put on a little headscarf, and you can't even tell there's anything on my head. I'm wearing it, and when I get there, I'm taking my hair out. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but like, there's nothing wrong with it. And it's really not that big of a deal. It's truly not. Beard care is on a whole nother level. Okay, this is women in 2019. Where do you think they learned to dress like this from? And this is a question that I have for Kevin, because he said women didn't dress like that. That's not what women like. Where do you think they got it from? Look. Wait. Now, how old do you think she is? Hold on. God damn. Pause. How old do y'all think these women are? Fat. Look at this. Rolls hanging out. Blonde, pink hair. What? Black girls made South Beach great again. Scarves are fashionable too. Yeah. Erykah Badu wear a scarf. It's common in African cultures. Okay, you think they're in their 30s? 14 to 17. These ladies ain't no 14. I give them late 30s. Maybe 40. Oh my Lord. We got to run it back. Oh my goodness. No. You think that's mid-20s? Y'all really think that these ladies are mid-20s? I'm not giving her 20, man. She look old as hell. She look too old to be out here looking like this. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Why? Do you remember when you were probably ashamed to like walk around with your rolls hanging out? Do you remember that? When women that were a little bit on the plus size would wear a girdle and cover that. Oh man. Damn, bro. And then you got on these bright. You look like you're from the 90s, like the 90s aerobics videos. What is happening? Oh my God. What? Bruh.
Tap, Sway.
Yo. I need this video. I'm sorry. You guys have to wait a minute. Wow. I can't even find it. This is absolutely nuts to me. Wow. Wait. No, wait. No. Wait, bruh. Bruh. It's called like one swipe. Damn, bro. Can we be honest for a second? Can you guys, okay, can we have a heart to heart for a second? Are you guys ready? Because I'm going to ask you a genuine question. To me, this looks like a drag queen. How about, what do you guys think? There's black men on here. There's got to be a black man on here. There has to be. Please, Lord, let there be a black man on here. And white men, you can answer this too. You know, I just need to know. Does this look like a drag queen to you? This one right here. Wait. Damn, bro. I'm messing up. Her. Right here. Look at that. Something is swinging there. Kevin Samuels has been right thus far, except for the fact that the part about the natural hair. That ain't your lane, bro. And it's okay. We respect you for everything else you bring to the table because it's absolutely true. He did an episode, and you guys can go back and watch it. It is called Baps. And he did a whole episode on how at one point in time, Baps was a comedy. Okay. And like he always says, black men aren't really interested in how much makeup you put on. They're just not. And sometimes it's hard to differentiate whether you are a man or a woman. And I'm bringing this, I stopped it here because I was literally not able to tell if this was a man or a woman. So I'm kind of trying to help him out by showing like, yo, sometimes you can't fucking tell. Just be yourself. Why you got to do all this extra stuff? Oh my goodness. Woo. Bruh. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. Bruh. Bruh. This is not even natural. Nobody's hair is like fluorescent purple, bro. Nobody. When other women need to tell women, like, don't, that's like you're supposed to tell your friends don't let friends drive drunk. Well, friends also don't let friends walk outside looking absolutely toe up from the flow up. No. I'm sorry. I had to pause it here because God damn, bro. Like, I want to say something positive. I swear I do, but I can't. Damn. I was supposed to have been that got off the internet and went on about my business, but I just want to drive a point home. I'm gonna put this on Facebook too, so you guys can watch it and cut up with me. You guys are proving this man right. And this was just in 2019. I need to see one more person. She ain't got no type of rhythm. That ain't even a bathing suit, bro. Okay. Yo, bro. Look, yo. I bet you don't even know that dude. Look at yo. Wait, bro. Oh hell no! I gotta go. I can't do this, man. I can't do this. Maybe we'll do a continuation of this, but this was 2019 alone. Okay, South Beach, y'all are twerking, gyrating, popping, wearing your panties and your bras outside, and then you got see-through what do you call it? A covering? A jacket? Like, what the fuck is that? Whew. I feel bad for men. Feel bad for y'all.